Many creators have this problem of not getting good ideas for their new creations. Some enter a creative block so strong that they can't think of any new ideas. Time passes by and their time gets wasted when they could have spent that time actually starting and finishing something and posting it online for the people to enjoy it. Each new idea that they come up with just seems so bad to them that they scrap it immediately without even trying at least for 5 minutes to make it work. This puts them into a no idea loop of mental suffering, and it really does feel bad because for them to create means to be happy. For me, that really is a source of sincere happiness that actually lasts long after the creation is put out for the world to see. It lasts a whole lifetime. It doesn't even matter if the piece was even successful or not, or if they made a lot of money or followers. In their head, it just means they made another thing that changed them a little bit. It becomes a part of them permanently. The only missing piece for the happiness to continue to its full potential is to keep creating. Looking back at old work most often brings great joy to them, but can leave a bad taste in one's mouth if they are at that moment experiencing a creative block. They start overthinking about if they are ever going to make something that good again. This problem is practically universal to all creators, no matter if they are writers, composers, YouTubers or game developers. But if you ever made something that most importantly you really loved and enjoyed, or even some other people enjoyed, you have it in you to do it again. It's just a matter of time. But this life is just too short to leave that to chance. So you gotta find a way to break out of that creative block and put out awesome stuff for the world to see. Don't deny the world from your masterpieces. They have a high chance to inspire other people who could continue your legacy. So, how to break out of this no idea loop if you're a game developer and start actually working on a game with an intent to finish and publish it? Number 1, the best and only advice I can give you in this video is play a lot of demos. If you're a gamer like I am, you probably find a AA or AAA game you like, you get slightly addicted to them, and then you get even more addicted to it and play it for weeks and months until you stop playing it and move on to another game, and do the same thing over and over again. The most important thing if you want to brainstorm new ideas for your game is to stop doing this and actually log into Steam, go to special sections, demos, take a look around and pick a game that seems interesting enough for you to play it in that moment. I actually like the top demos category, but when I run out of games there, I switch to any category. You can even filter it how you like, but I do not recommend that in the beginning. It's okay if you're not feeling fighting games in the moment. Pick a puzzle game, or pick a typing game, or a fishing game, or even close your eyes and pick one randomly. If you're not feeling any game right now, leave Steam and come back later or tomorrow. If you actually did pick a game, download it and run it. No expectations. You're just here to see what someone spent hundreds of hours into. At the very least, you can respect it, even if you end up not liking it. And even if you don't like it after 5 minutes, you can close the game then and there and never play it again. You don't even have to give it a chance more than that, because there are so many other games that are waiting for you on the Steam demos page. If you like itch or some other platform more, you can of course use that, but I personally enjoy Steam the most, so it was easy for me to start doing this instead of trying to learn how to use some new platforms. The strategy is to start playing a lot of different games every opportunity when you have time to spare. The great thing about it is that it's work, but it doesn't feel like work to you, because you are a gamer. You like playing games. You will probably find that there are insanely many talented people putting games out on Steam. And you will wonder how some games are not more popular than they are right now. For others, you will completely understand why they aren't popular, but still, those games have value to bring to you nevertheless. Even if you played bad games, you can learn a lot from them. Just play a lot of games, even push yourself a little. The goal is to be constantly downloading new games and trying them out. Why play demos? Because demos are perfectly tailored to players to get to know the essence of the game itself. They are short, but still most often highly polished and perfect to get a feel of what the game is about. After playing a demo, you strongly feel that you know that game and understand what the developers were trying to do with it. And of course, demos are free, so that allows for infinite iterations of this strategy. That doesn't mean you should never buy a game. You're free to do so for games you felt a connection with and want to continue playing the full experience, or just want to support those devs. So here comes the other part of this. Grab a pen and paper, and for each game you played in recent time, write out the mechanics, art styles, philosophy, story elements, characters, and anything that you really liked and would use something similar in your game in the future. And also write those that you didn't like, so that you know to avoid similar things in your future games. The simple act of writing it down will get you to think about those games you played, which will in turn often spark some new ideas or twists on their ideas in your head, which can become your next big game idea. If you're a fan of anomaly detection horror walking simulators, try out my game Nocturne Anomaly on Steam. I actually had a long creative block myself after publishing it. I came out of that block by using the advice I'm giving you here, so I am now in development of my new game. Subscribe to my channel to see what comes out of it, as I will be showing it to the world as I make progress.